I remember Nana saying to me at one time, you know, I just found out you can sell your Indian rights and you can get some money from that. And she said, I think you should do that. I absolutely think you should do that. So we did.
And what did that involve?
Just a form. Yeah. I didn't have to go anywhere, just fill out paper, and then they mailed me a check.
And how much did that amount to?
I think maybe $100 was all. I think that's all. It wasn't very much, but...
Was it about money, or was it also about kind of...
No, it wasn't about stigma. It was more about money with me. I just thought I would just like to have a little bit of extra money right now, and what do I need Indian rights for?
What do you think if Nana had said, look, you could get rid of your Irish identity and get $100?
No, I wouldn't have done that because
of the stigma.
There was no stigma being Irish, right, but there was stigma being Indian. Of course, Mother was very proud that she was 100% Irish and wanted us to conceal the fact that we were part Indian.
What would she say to you? How would she convey that?
Don't tell people that you're Indian. Do not tell people that you are Indian.
Then Mom would tell us that.
Yeah, I pass it down. Nobody needs to know that.
And she had pretty choice words for the Indian relatives, right? I mean, Grandma didn't hold back.
She would direct at you when I remember.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What would she say?
She would say to me, Indians are lazy. A lot of them are lazy. They're plain lazy. You know. And I thought, ooh. You know, there was another reason why I didn't want to be thought of as having Indian blood. When the kids got in middle school, and they made friends with this family from Burkholz. As we got more acquainted and we were over there about the third visit, we were standing in the kitchen, and he said, so, I understand that you're Indian. Well, I felt like saying, well, I understand that you're German. Are you a Nazi?
Yeah. See, that's, yeah.
You are not really that Indian. You have rights because you have traces of Indian from Grandpa.
Yeah. And on paper, we are, like you would be half, we would be a quarter, and they will acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But in saying that, what do you feel when you say you're not really that Indian? Yeah. What does that mean? And what is it like?
Well, do you really think you are? Do you want to be? Do you want to be half? Because you're not. You won't be.
Right.
Do you want to be half?
What does it matter?
I don't have a...
What does it matter?
A fraction associated with. So in saying, are you really Indian and do you want to be half Indian? It's like, I don't know, but there is something very deep inside me. In the eyes of society,
right.
Mom, you were Indian. Whether you liked it or not. You experienced that, even though that was something that you wanted to keep away from you.
Yeah, and as I say, you know, attending the Gospel Chapel for how many years before I met Dad, and I was well accepted by all those people, and yet when it came time, you know, then I got engaged, and then it became Then it came up big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were harboring something.
Yeah.
So I think that the tragedy of your story in a lot of ways is that you experienced the bad parts of being Indian and none of the good parts.